Gamers, it's me, it's LOZA. We're looking at my Synchro build for the Synchro event. Get very keen. I got a bunch of ideas on what we might be able to do with the deck, and look, I think we're genuinely just going to be stunning people out a lot of the time. Look, I'm not saying Dark Magician's going to be the best deck for the event, but I know you and I both want to play it. So let's look at some interesting ways we could play the deck in a Synchro event. But first, let's hear a word from Yugioh himself.
Finally a fellow Dark Magician Chad. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please subscribe to LOZA, Dark Magician Master of Kangaroo Land.
You heard the man. Hit that subscribe, alright? So here's my deck list that I'm working on, and we can see we've got a bunch of Synchros here. Now I'm going to talk about the important ones first. Herald, I spoke about it a bit in my last video. Just to clear up some confusion from my last video too, a lot of people thought that last video was like purely for the Synchro event. And I can understand why that is because I spoke about the Synchro event in it, but it was more that I was just highlighting the fact that we can play Dark Magician with Synchros and it's really fun, and like Hulk plays and stuff in TCG and Master Duel, and it's fun and efficient. But yeah, some people saw that as, oh, you can't play Links in the event, like you can't play Fusions in the event, and I'm like, I know. But anyway, the point of that video was to showcase some of the things we might look to do. So this video will be all about the Synchro event, so yes, there won't be any fusions or links in this video, which is very sad because without them it's really annoying to play the deck, I'm going to be honest. Well, let's start with Herald. So Herald is a good boy because when you use him to negate, you can go and get yourself a ritual, so we might play Magician of Chaos just to search this, and it can grab a ritual spell as well, so it's pretty good. Now you'll notice it's a level 4, so we can easily make it off Ghost Ogre / Emergency Teleport, summoning out with Magician Souls, for example, right? So that's cool because Magician Souls can come out and get you a bunch of draws, and you can E-tele into Ghost Ogre and make your way into Herald. So I don't mind Herald at all, it's not bad. I've still got Formula Synchron in here, and without Hulk, I don't know if we'll keep it, but I just have the room for now, so it's just here. You can make it off your Magician Souls and your Adhara, so that's an option. Coral Dragon is just like a good Synchro, but it's also a tuner Synchro, which is cool, so you can keep climbing with it. When it is on the field, you can discard a card, target a card, and destroy it. And then when the Synchro summon card is sent to the graveyard, from field to grave, you can draw. So it's a pretty nice card and kind of recycles itself in a way. Now, of course, the way that we're going to make this is by emergency teleporting out Ghost Ogre and normal summoning Rod. That's going to take us straight into Coral Dragon, as it is a level 6. That means from here, we can discard, try pop something, and if this card does leave, we draw, but we're mainly going to try to climb again into one of our highest Synchros, so let's look at them. So if we had Magician Souls to go with this, we could just go into the Arcanite Magician. So this Synchro summon card places 2 spell counters on it, and then you can remove a counter and target a card and destroy it. So not a bad effect at all. So that's kind of a 3-card combo, but I might show that off in a bit. Alright, I want to talk about Crimson Blader because this card used to win me a bunch of games back in the day. So you're just going to make it off your Adhara and your Dark Magician or your Effect Veiler. We're probably going to put Effect Veiler in here too. Effect Veiler and a Dark Magician, for example, would also make this, but that would take your normal summon away, but you can still do it that way, right? So all you have to do from there is destroy a monster by battle, send it to the grave, and your opponent cannot normal or special level 5 or higher on their next turn. So like, that is so good in a Synchro event. Like, they cannot Synchro higher than level 5. Like, that's crazy. Well, 5 or higher, like that's so good. So yeah, Crimson Blade are really good for just locking the opponent out of playing. This is a great going second Synchro, and it's made the exact same way. It's a level 8, so it'll be Adhara and Dark Magician, or Effect Veiler Dark Magician once again. So remember, Magician Souls is Dark Magician, and yada yada. So yeah, this card is Red Dragon Arch Female on the field, that doesn't matter. This is the effect. You can destroy as many special summon effect monsters on the field as possible, attack less than or equal to this card's, then inflict 500 to opponent for each one. Like, that is so good. It is such a good board wipe with burn effect, and it can still attack after that, so crazy good card. I've got Leo in here, but I don't know if we're gonna make this, but it's in here anyway. It's a level 10, so you know what we're gonna make instead of this. Damn right, we're just gonna be making Baron, because, you know, this card's crazy. Of course, Emergency Teleport and Magician Souls will get you here, so that is just sensational. And it also can get you to Leo if you want, but like, this card cannot be targeted by card effect except in main phase 2. It's just a big boy with a weird protection effect. Like, I got the room, so I put it in. This is a weird one, but because it's a sync for 4, I was like, maybe we can use it with Rod and Adhara, or Emergency Teleport Summon Ghost Ogre and Magician Souls. Like, If this card is sent from monster zone to graveyard, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, equip this card from your graveyard to that. That monster cannot attack, all sorts of effects are negated. If this card leaves the field while equipped to an opponent's monster, take control of it. Super weird card, but it's also 2300 attack, so like we're turning 2 kind of shit monsters into this. Hopefully can beat over the opponent for a bit, and then when they do destroy it, we get one of their monsters, which is really cool. But yeah, probably not that relevant, and the rest of the synchros that are in here are just filling space, guys. They are not relevant, okay? I'm going to go over synchros that are relevant, however. Trishilla could be good. You'd have to kind of make a deck around, you know, summoning it properly and whatnot. But yeah, you could play Trish if you wanted. Now, people in the comments, the last video mentioned Stardust Dragon. Now, yes, playing Stardust Dragon alongside Starlight Road, that could be big for Dark Magician, because 1, you're playing like a protection card for your back row, and 2, you could sync into this card anyway with Dark Magician and Adhara, or yeah, Effect Veiler Dark Magician once again, so this card could be fine, and it's a dragon that protects your stuff, like it's cool. It's obviously very anime because it's Yusei's card, so hey, get a crossover of Yugi and Yusei like the Bonds movie. The problem with a lot of these good synchros is they're ultra rares, and it's like, do you want to craft these ultra rares just for this event? I don't know, man. I'll happily craft Fleur because it's amazing, but yeah. Well, I opened this actually, but you get what I'm saying. Crystal Wing. Now, Crystal Wing would be absolutely amazing in this event. You should definitely play Wind Witches if you have them. That's actually probably an engine that should go in here. Wind Witches making Crystal Wing and then just normal summoning and doing Dark Magician things. That could be really fun. Of course, Magician Souls becomes dead in that build a lot, so it's up to you if you want to play it. But Wind Witches could be very viable making this. This card is absolutely crazy. It gives you so many draws. Of course, it's at 1, luckily. So hopefully there's no crazy loops with it, right? Hopefully. But yeah, what's nuts about this card is it's only a Sync 5, so it's quite easy to make in a lot of decks. I don't think we can make it, actually. It's a really awkward number for us, but that's okay. It's also a spellcaster, so if you wanted to play it, sure. Bryonic is actually a quite decent level 6 synchro as well. You have to discard cards from your hand, and then you can target cards your opponent controls. Sadly, you discard and target for cost, but then you return them to the hand. So it's really nice to clear the board and just kind of swing for game. But yeah, not the most crucial card, but I thought I'd point it out. Of course, we're probably going to see some Blue Eyes in this event, and they will be playing this bad boy. Azure Eyes is an amazing synchro, but what's even better than it is, of course, the Blue Eyes Synchro Spirit Dragon, which can tag out into Azure, and it will protect all their dragons. So there could be a lot of Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes in this event, and that could be really cute. I'd be keen. Blue Eyes still has actual synchros, and we don't, so that's a little annoying, but what can you do? I can't remember if I spoke about Mathmech Sigma already. Sigma Nuts? This card is amazing. I have videos on the channel about this card and how it helps you beat Flunderees. It just wins you the matchup. Being a level 12, it's a little awkward to summon, but it's definitely doable. Normally via Hulk, though. So I'm not sure if you'd even be able to summon it in this event. If you did, it would be through some sort of convoluted way. But I'm sure someone could figure something out if you really wanted it. Once again, you always want to put it in the extra monster zone, and it does give you kind of a very big boy that is unaffected by card effects. So it's pretty good. I don't know if we'll see this card around. It's normally played in Dragon Link, but without links, I don't know if Dragon Link will be good, right? So, yeah, but look out for this card. It's a great negate. It's funny because you won't see this card anymore. It needs to equip a link, and I'm so sad that I crafted one, but it's fine. It's a good card in general, and I'm going to play it in my new Dark Magician deck on ladder anyway, so it's cool. But yeah, sadly, do not play this card, guys. He will have no negate, and it's very sad. The Big Crocodile, he's okay. Normally, you just want to make VFD with him, though, so I don't know if he'll see play, but he could be around. This card is so freaking good, especially in Blue Eyes, so you might see this guy around, just a typical Banisher Tuner, and then pop something, and then of course, when it is destroyed, you get to add a Banished Tuner back to hand. So like, you love cards that work with themselves, just incredible. Stardust Spark Dragon's a weird one. It's like a quick effect, target a face-up card, it can't be destroyed. It's okay, it's like another protection Stardust Dragon, but up to you. Now, Beazle can only be summoned off a Dark Tuner, but man, is this card crazy. This card can be absolutely insane. But yeah, I can't really see a way we would get to it just yet. If I work out a way to do it, I'll let you know. So this card can't be destroyed by battle or card effect, right? And then when you do take damage, it gains that as attack permanently. Like, this can be just such a nuts card. This will be the follow-up to the Wind Witch Synchros. Like, they'll summon this and burn you. It'll be annoying, but it's not too big a deal. It's just when they make the Crystal Wing after that sucks. Alright, don't sleep on my man, Samurai Destroyer. It's a fat Duel Link Synchro. But this card, when it attacks your opponent, they can't activate cards or effects till the end of the damage step, which is real nice. and their effect is negated during the battle phase, which is nuts. And then when this card does leave, because of an opponent's card, target a machine engraved, special summon it. I'm pretty sure you can target itself. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. Michael's not bad. Michael's just pay 1,000, target a card, cost, banish it. Like, it's good. And then it mills cards, so unless you're playing a mill deck, it's probably not that great. But you know, it's alright. I don't know if anyone will play Grand Marju, but if they do, this card can summon Marju from deck. I don't think anyone will do that though, but I know I've tried many times to make this card work in Marju, but yeah. There is probably plenty of other Synchros I missed, but hey, we're going to leave it there for just looking at the Synchros. I'm going to slip one cheeky effect Veiler in. It's not going to make much difference. I just don't really know what else I want to put in. You'll notice my extra deck is 14 cards, so down in the comments, I want you to let me know what should be my 15th Synchro. I showed you a bunch of them. You guys got to pick now. Down in the comments, which Synchro is LOZA going to play?